you probably couldn't help but see this man's work around St. Louis.
Yes.
You look at so many storefronts. Phil Jarvis, artist, and now Phil Jarvis, debate artist.
Yeah,
joins us
that's
today.
amazing. So how did this happen, and what is it? You're going to all the debates.
Yeah, it's kind of fun,
As
actually.
an artist.
Right, it's great.
And doing art for everyone who's there.
Right.
And the stuff you're putting on your Facebook page is fabulous because you're showing us where you are in relation to everything else.
Oh, it's an amazing event, I must say. There's lots of people. I'm painting inside the press tent where everybody comes to eat and drink beer after when they don't have anything else to do.
And thus the Budweiser sponsorship.
That's
I
right.
assume.
They sponsored all the
that's a
food.
great thing, actually, to have a live artist doing as opposed to a
Right.
dead
I think
artist.
I'm probably cheap entertainment, really. It's, as opposed to getting dancers and musicians and things.
You must be able to paint pretty fast. I mean,
Yeah, I
or are
can
you
paint
just
pretty
working
quick.
on a painting? You'd use complete
No,
one?
it's a painting at each location. They've stretched a canvas and put up a structure for me to paint from and set up all the lights and everything. And I just give them kind of a little rough sketch, and they say, go with that. And then I start doing it. Now, I can't get too political. They are concerned about their clientele, I suppose. So,
and they are actually, Anheuser-Busch is a sponsor of all of the debates too. They're
I think so.
They
Yeah.
get mentioned from stage.
Oh, okay, right. They do, and they put up a big tent, and they provide a lot of money. And I think at the one at WashU, they had all the Clydesdales and the little dog and everything. It was all parked right there in the middle, and then they went down the middle of Washington University.
Now, Phil, for years we've thought of you as a St. Louis artist, and it would be unfair to say that now. You've now traveled the world.
Yeah, I've been lucky for sure.
Yeah, tell us about some of that.
What is this? First of all, you've seen Phil's work on signs mostly,
and windows.
that's what I mean. Windows
I mentioned Southwest
is where you would
Diner.
see it first.
We actually
just
watched
driving
him
around.
do Southwest Diner. That window when you were.
Well,
doing
my favorite is the tattoo place next to Atomic Cowboy.
Oh, Tower Classic.
And that's something to have
That
a
was a fun
tattoo
one.
place have
Right.
you do. I mean, there are artists in there too.
Right, and actually the Tower Classic was the first tattoo company that I painted for, and from there they had a guest artist one time, and they invited me to come to Jacksonville to paint, and then from there I did Chris Nunez's place, who does Miami Ink and all those. It's a big TV show, and he's got like 100,000 followers on Instagram, and once he put my name out there, then that was pretty much it.
You just exploded.
Right.
And do you do murals also on inside buildings and outside?
Right. I'm working on one right now for Sauce on the Side. They've got a new business on Manchester in the Grove, across from Sweetie Pie's. I'm putting a new mural on the inside of that, and then the whole outside of the building will be next. Yeah.
How nice. And anything else that stands out that is a iconic kind of thing that we
Morgan
see all the
Street
time?
Brewery on the side of their building.
Yeah.
There's a big mirror mug there.
Yeah.
I painted that years ago. Park West Grill on the outside of the building. I don't do a whole lot of exterior murals, but when I do, they are fun.
Yeah.
Now, can we talk about his trip
I know.
to Rome?
Well, he's going to go out. I know I interrupted you because I just want to lay out the groundwork.
I see. So,
and so now you're going all over the world to do like what mostly?
Mostly tattoo shops.
Really?
Right.
Isn't that something?
Right.
Well, they have a strong appreciation for
They
the art.
do, and I really appreciate them. The one advantage to painting for tattoo shops is they are artists themselves, and they have artwork all over their own bodies.
Yes.
And so when they have someone do their work, they basically pick out the artists that they like and then let them have freedom to express themselves. And so they also allow me to do that on windows, so they don't really dictate every single line. They just say, this is the direction I want to go, and do your best work.
Now, have you ever done that, finished it, stepped back and looked at it and said, oh, I forgot the R?
Oh, it's easy to do. Especially because I paint everything in reverse on the inside of the window. So it's easy to say, now which diagonal is the in supposed to go? Is it supposed to go to the left or the right?
Oh, that would make your head height. Yeah, just trying to stick with that. But is that sign painting in general has a revival now, right? Because wasn't it just vinyl forever?
Well, it was vinyl for probably the last 15 years. And I worked at a sign shop for 30 years, and when I started, it was all hand-painted signs, and then the computer gradually came in until it just pretty much took over the industry.
I remember Lionel, you know who I'm talking about? Is his name not Lionel? Lyle Tettenbaum.
Lonnie Tettenbaum.
Thank you.
You were so close.
It was very close. Yeah.
And
We'll find out who Lyle
we saw a
Tettenbaum
lot
is.
of his stuff, but
Sure.
it really, I guess, his heyday was what, in the 50s, 60s,
Right.
sort of.
And that's pretty good too, because I mean there were so many sign painters back then, and he was pretty much innovative and printed a lot of books and things on sign painting, and everybody knew who he was. He also had a sign painting school that everybody
really?
learned the trade from there. And then once the vinyl came in, that school stopped. All schools stopped, basically.
Did you go to his school?
No, I did not.
That was before your time?
I didn't meet Lonnie till after he was basically almost retired.
Yes.
At a local paint company where we were both buying paint. We knew each other's work and became friends. And he actually gave me his old portfolio and all the stuff with
What a
these
dear.
Polaroid pictures and everything.
How
So
nice.
yeah, I've got all that
Now,
stuff.
Phil, how
That's
can we
great.
tell what is a Phil Jarvis when we go out there and we see something on a window in St. Louis? What makes it a Phil Jarvis?
Well, I always sign my name, so you could always look for that.
But with your name is the little silhouette.
I
as
do
well.
have a silhouette, and I
Yeah.
usually try to, just for my own entertainment, basically, is hide my silhouette image in the image someplace, in a
Are you
mural
serious?
or in the
Wow.
in the lettering, someplace it's in there.
Now, is there any out there that does not have that signature silhouette?
Maybe.
Oh, so
We'll have to find
We'd have to
which
find-
one that is.
interesting.
There might be just one out there. So.
Is it because when you were done, you go, I don't want my name on that? Or was it you hadn't started doing that yet?
No, I was probably both. I didn't have this beard forever. So.
Oh, that is a good point. Yeah.
So we have
At
to
10
ask
years
about your
old, you
beard
can do
just
it
for
then.
a little minute here. So your beard, does it ever get in the way? Like you're trying to bring your brush up and it hits your beard?
Put paint on it.
Yeah, it's I have to cut it off. I can't eat or drink if it gets too long, so I have to keep it trim.
What holds it up like that?
Beard
That's
wax.
just-
Viagra.
I'm afraid to ask. Yeah. Okay. I stepped right into
He doesn't
that.
even need it.
Yeah.
So
Own viralness, is that a word?
on October 19th, it's the final debate. That's in
Yes,
is it Nevada? or-
Las Vegas. Yes.
Nevada. Good. Okay. And so if you watch that at like MSNBC, which you're showing them, you're showing Fox, CNN, you're showing all of them. They get their cameras around, and every now and then we see your canvas and we see your work, so you can be looking for that.
Yeah, I haven't seen so many cameras in my whole life.
Isn't that amazing?
There's
Yeah.
Thousands.
That's-
thousands.
And do you
Incredible.
you do shows like, because you're a fine artist, you have paintings as well that and it's a whole different style which is also fabulous. So you do shows around town, or
I haven't in a while, mainly because I've just been so busy doing.
But you can go to philjarvis.com, philjarvispaintings.com.
Correct.
And keep up with his work. Plus, he has
nice.
a Facebook
Yeah,
page.
we got a brand new
Yes.
website, so it's kind of fun to look at.
Wonderful, good.
Thank you, Phil. Thanks for coming in
Yeah,
today. I
so
know you're
nice
You're
to
busy.
welcome.
have
It's
you.
been a pleasure.
Yeah, good. And thanks to Nighthawk Security for making our segment possible. Through their generosity, they're locally owned and locally monitored here in St. Louis since 1974. They will service, maintain, and monitor your security system or take over an existing system. Call 846-4600 and ask for Joe.